What's going on YouTube? It's Giga here, bringing you some more Series 11 Wi-Fi battles with live commentary. We are once again using the Zacian and Prison LapDog team that we used yesterday. If you haven't checked that out already, I highly recommend you do. It's got some really cool stuff in it. So looking at my opponent's first team, it is Calyrex Ice with a Sun Core. It is Whimsicott, Calyrex Ice, Urshifu, Venusaur, Torkoal, and Charizard. So I like Zacian, I like Lapras, probably Porygon to reverse the Trick Room, and Incin. Incin's not a bad lead, honestly. Let's lead Lapras Incin with Porygon and Zacian in the back. I think what we can really do is be in a good position versus the Sun Core, right? Because of the fact that we do have access to safety goggles to kind of mitigate the damage from Venusaur. And if you're bringing a focus on Sun, that also can work in our favor. So I think really depending on what my opponent chooses to bring is going to determine how this works out. I mean, obviously, so we are going to see Torkoal Venu. Torkoal Venu is fine. Torkoal Venu is fine. I know that Venusaur cannot KO Lapras, so that's good for us. We also do have access to we could max. I'm thinking max guard to stop a potential Vine Lash. No, I've been playing too passive. Let's just double up Venusaur. I'm fine to double it up. If I don't get a KO, I'm gonna... Okay, so we are gonna see Max Venusaur, which is great, because that means that you cannot Sleep Powder. So I'm guessing what? If you Vine Lash into Torkoal... if you Vine Lash into Lapras, we get to knock out your Venusaur. If you Earth Power into me, we get up the Resonance. I can change the weather and try to KO you with Zacian. So we have that advantage. We'll get you at half. So Protect into a Geyser and Torkoal, and then once your slower attack into you the subsequent turn is good for us. We are seeing Torkoal though, so we do have to be a little bit weary, right? We are using essentially our best Torkoal answer right now, as we are going to see the Max Quake. That's fine coming out into Incin. I feel like there has to be a way that I can live that, but it's fine. Crit doesn't matter. You will get the special defense raise. I actually... No, I was going to say I could have gone for... Oh yeah, your Life Orb, there's no way. I could have gone for a Geyser, but I don't think that would have made much of a difference. We will get you there. Bring out Zacian, Protect. Yeah, Body Press. Ooh, Body Press. Okay, good to know. Let's bring out Zacian here. I want to Geyser, and yeah, let's go for a Geyser to change the weather, and then attack into the Venusaur the subsequent turn. I don't want to lose Zacian yet, so what we can do is we can Geyser Torkoal and Protect Zacian. We can definitely live a Vine Lash, so we can change the weather. You should be focused on Zacian at this point. Max Guard. Okay, perfect. Perfect. This will change the weather. I'm assuming you're going for like an Eruption, expecting me to attack into you. And what we can really do now is essentially shut off your ability to go for Vine Lash. I'll take that damage any day. That is great damage. Perfect. Torkoal, we will see a trigger of a berry, but obviously that was in the sun, so we'll be able to get the KO the subsequent turn. Burning Jealousy is fine. We are protected. We also would not get burned. Lapras takes a solid 10 damage. Geyser the subsequent turn into Torkoal, as well as a Behemoth Blade into Venusaur. Venusaur is at 40. Given that you're Life Orb, and we saw how much Resonance did, I feel like we might be able to get a KO. We will see Urshifu come out. This is going to be Punchy Urshifu, Behemoth Blade. We just need, if we KO Venusaur, we're good. Please KO. Come on. Boom. Okay. Great. That dance was unnecessary. It's fine. We now get off a big geyser into Urshifu. We know that we can outspeed... Okay, is that a KO? Oh, your Focus Sash. Focus Sash is fine. You bring back Torkoal. You're probably going to bring back Torkoal here. Everything tells me you bring back Torkoal. Yep, you're going to bring back Torkoal. There is the chance you protect and Burning Jealousy is an option. I'm going to Hydro Pump and Protect. I'm going to assume you're going to protect Urshifu and attack with Torkoal. Please protect Urshifu and attack with Torkoal. Okay, perfect. Nice. Great read there. We can now... Please hit Hydro Pump. Perfect. You're going to live because of course you are. Yep, you're going to live. That's fine. We will see the Burning Jealousy come out. We take practically nothing from this on Lapras. That's perfect. We can go for another Hydro Pump here and then go for a Behemoth Blade onto Urshifu. And so what that does is, yeah, that's going to wrap things up because at this point, we will be able to survive with Zacian and then just Perish Song or KO from there. So overall, a really good first battle. I'm glad we were able to really show off some of the tricks of the team, hoping we can really get a position where Gothitelle makes more sense. But with that, let's just keep rocking and rolling and move to the next one. All right, battle number 2, and it is Calyrex Shadow. It is Kartana, Tapu Fini, Thundurus, Landorus, Incineroar, and Calyrex Shadow. So this is a little tricky. Thundurus Calyrex is very scary because of the fact that it deals with really everything I have. It can KO Lapras, which is huge. Let's try LapDog anyway. Incin. I could go for a Trick Room lead. No, Trick Room is pointless. Is it worth bringing Porygon and maxing that? Let's do that. Let's bring Porygon with the idea of maxing that. I think Porygon makes the most sense, right? We have Ice for Thundurus, Landorus. We have a way to deal with... I mean, we don't have a way to deal with Calyrex. The Calyrex isn't really going to do much to me, especially Max. Fini isn't going to really like Zacian, so I think this is probably our best sort of answer to what my opponent has. As we will see Lando. Kartana, okay, Kartana Thundurus is fine. Especially if we max Porygon, because we threaten big damage onto Kartana. So we can Hailstorm and Sacred Sword into Kartana. Yeah, let's do that. Let's Sacred Sword Kartana and Hailstorm into Thundurus. Please be a special attack. Special attack, perfect. So let's Sacred Sword here and Hailstorm here. And I think that should put us in a really good position, right? Sacred Sword, if Kartana has Focus Sash, we'll bring it down to Sash. You shouldn't be able to KO Porygon. And then from there, we can get the KO onto you. Calyrex can't do much to Porygon. If you double up into it, Zacian can live a strike. We will see Kartana swap out. Please don't beat Calyrex. Survey says it's Incineroar. Okay, that works. That works out. That we are going to hit it with a Sacred Sword. We will see Thunder. Okay, you're going to max Thundurus, so you are not Prankster, which is good to know. We should see a lightning. There should be lightning into the Zacian slot. We'll survive. We'll get off the Sacred Sword. We'll lightning into Zacian. We'll live. Then we will Hailstorm into you, which should be enough for hopefully enough for a KO. We are at +1 special attack. The question now is, are you Life Orb or Assault Vest or some kind of weird item, or are you actually support and you just maxed anyway? Big questions. Sacrificing Trick Room, I think, is a little tricky. Jokes. We will get the Sacred Sword off. Big damage. I'll take it. I'll take that. Aguav, of course, it's Aguav. Max Lightning into Zacian. You know, it could be worse. We can take advantage of the fact that Zacian is faster. Swap out into Rillaboom. You are Life Orb. Okay, so that's good to know. Hailstorm comes out onto you. Please pick up the KO. Not enough for a KO, but swap into Rillaboom. Swap into Rillaboom, strike. Let's see. You go down to Life Orb. Swap into Rillaboom to trigger the terrain change. KO the Ensign with strike. Or swap into Rilla. Swap into Rilla, and go for a strike onto you. We still have Ensign for Calyrex in the back, which is not going to like Porygon. Zacian still outspeeds Kartana, which is good for us, but not really doing too much. I'm hoping with the terrain change, we can recover enough from Rillaboom to survive a hit from Calyrex. Looking at my spread, 108, 132. So it's a 2-hit KO. So we just need to be in the green to survive. Rilla comes out. We should actually outspeed Ensign, which is good. I'm assuming another Max Lightning. Let's see. Fake Out. Yeah, duh. Fake Out. Max Air. Oh, into Porygon. I was like, oh my god. What a read of the century. It makes sense why you go for that read. Thundurus is going to faint here. We will, at this point, now have... we're forcing out Kartana and Calyrex. So we definitely can go for a knockoff onto... Good damage. We have... This is tricky. This is actually really tricky. We live a hit from Calyrex. We should fake out Kartana. We should double up Kartana. Because... Yeah, we should double up Kartana because we have Ensign in the back to go for Snarl. We will see Calyrex come out here, because what happens now is I can't have a double up onto... If you double up onto Rillaboom, you will be able to KO it. Whereas this will prevent the KO. We will have Grassy Glide the subsequent turn. So what makes a lot more sense is a fake out here and a Hailstorm onto Kartana. Kartana is tiny right now. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so no cheeky strats. We are at +1. Psyshock, good to see. You're not even attacking into me. So perfect. We get the Hailstorm off. This should be a KO onto Kartana. Yeah, easy KO. Kartana, I love you, but you're too tiny. And now at this point, we have a guaranteed knockoff onto Calyrex, which will pick up the KO 100% of the time, barring like max defense, max HP, I think. It could be Focus Sash, but Focus Sash is also fine because we have Grassy Glide. So we can just go for Trick Room. Yeah, let's just go for a Trick Room knockoff. Play it a little safe. Make sure that we are going to quote-unquote be faster with the whole team. And let's, knock off onto Calyrex and then set up our own little Trick Room. I'm guessing you should cancel at this point. But yeah, okay. Perfect. overall, another really good battle. I think we were really able to sort of utilize our tools well. I think maxing Porygon put us in a very good position. It's not something people expect very often, and just getting that immediate damage on Thundurus really kind of gave us that advantage. And also just going for Sacred Sword turn 1 onto the Ensign, I think really gave us an advantage. But like I said, overall, really good second game. And let's just keep rocking and rolling and play one more. All right, last battle of the day, and it is Palkia. It is Palkia, Landorus, Ferrothorn, Rotom Heat with Clefairy and Stakataka. I like Rillaboom. I like Porygon. I really want to bring Goth. Really do. Really, really want Goth. Rilla, Lapras, Zacian. I could do Goth Lapras with Zacian Rillaboom. Porygon's so tempting. Porygon actually doesn't do much. Ferrothorn is hard to deal with, but we can Perish Song endgame it. Let's go with these four. I just kind of want to bring Goth more than anything, and I think it will work out. So let's see. Let's just see how it works out. Yeah, I think this overall will really put us in the best position. We will see Clefairy Palkia. Okay, that's... So we have ×4 freeze dry onto Palkia and the ability to fake out. Okay, so we are going to actually freeze dry here and go for a fake out onto Clefairy. So that way you cannot redirect, and no max. Okay, no max either. So this is good. Spatial Rend, I'm assuming into Lapras. Into Goth. Even better. Okay, perfect. Freeze Dry gonna come out. This should do, hopefully, a KO. Oh, God. Lapras, you're so terrible. You're going for a Spatial Rend. Let's bring on Zacian. Yeah, let's bring on Zacian here, expecting to eat the Spatial Rend. And that, it should be a follow me, so we can avoid that. Perfect. Interesting. No redirection. So we just get to pick up the Palkia for free. And what is Clefairy gonna do? Sing! And it misses. Perfect. So now we can go for a G-Max in this position to fire off... I don't actually think we need to. It's gonna be Rotom. So we can max Geyser here. I'm going to protect Zacian, because what I want to do is I want to set up Rain. I want to set up Rain to make it so... Why didn't I just Perish Song? That's what I should have done. I should have gone for a Fake Out and a Perish Song. Well, I didn't. But yeah, let's set up the Rain, because we should be slower than Rotom. So we can make it so the subsequent attack onto Zacian will affect us significantly less. We will see no max here, so that's also good to know. And then the next turn, yeah, this next turn, what we can do is we can go for a Behemoth Blade onto the Clefairy, and yeah, we can Behemoth Blade Clefairy and go for a Another Geyser onto the Rotom, assuming the Rotom survives, which I actually don't expect it to. But yeah, I mean, you never know. We will see a Follow Me here. That's fine. We just want to get up the rain to stop Rotom as it should be. Nasty Plot. Nasty Plot is also... I mean, Nasty Plot's not ideal, but with the rain up... it should be fine. And even if it's not, we still have two things in the back. So we have the ability to deal with that. We can now go for another guy. You could... Okay, so we're going to actually do this. And Behemoth Blade here. Because what you could do is you can max Lightning Lapras. Which is probably what you're going to do. Max Lightning into Lapras. If we get the Resonance off, wait until your max is over, and then set up Parasong. Smart Protect. Very smart Protect. This should be a Lightning into... Oh, that was a very good read. Yep, Lightning into Lapras. Oh my goodness. I am so thankful we lived that. I'll take the no damage because of the fact that this lets us get up Resonance. We have one turn of max left. Protect. Let's go for a max guard and go for a Behemoth Blade onto Clefairy. We have... Did we not bring Porygon? Oh, I'm so dumb. You could KO Zacian this turn, or attack into Zacian. I don't want to say KO necessarily. Did we bring Rillaboom? Oh, we brought... Okay, so we brought Rillaboom, which is good because of the weather. And what's nice is your fire attack is overheat. So going for that after max means that you will not, or you'll lose special attack. We will see a Follow Me. That's fine. Behemoth Blade comes out. Okay, so we KO Clefairy. It's 2-4. Goth is low. Cute little critical hit. Doesn't matter. Clefairy is gone. Max Flare. Okay, so you wanted to change the weather. So you made a good read there. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. What? That did a lot. Please don't have a fake out user. Okay, it's Landorus. Probably Earthquake. That's what I'm assuming. I'm assuming you go for an Earthquake with Landorus. Should have gone for Parasong. Bring out Goth. Go for a... Behemoth Blade onto Landorus. Do we Blade Landorus or do we Sacred Sword Rotom? Let's Sacred Sword Rotom. We're sacrificing Goth. Because we want to get Rillaboom out next to... That did like 6 damage. Perfect. Okay, Earthquake is fine. Fake out into... Oh, I can't even... that's annoying. don't think I can win this now. Let's think here. Rotom is no more big. Perish doesn't matter. We can... No, because you just Earthquake with Landorus. We hope that you don't go for Earthquake for whatever reason. Which, I mean, you had no reason to do anything else. Bye-bye Lapras, you tried really hard. I mean, Overheat can miss. Overheat can miss like 10 times. We hope that it misses like 10 times. We go for a knockoff here. And then we, like I said, we just hope it misses twice. Because Landorus... Oh, just kidding. Landorus is U-turn. And Overheat's gonna hit. Yep. Overheat hit. So... What? Goth was probably the wrong choice. Fortunately, I mean, Goth did let us get an early game lead, but Rotom was able to put on so much pressure onto everything we had left. Whereas I think Porygon2 would have been a much stronger option, just given the fact that we would have just been able to kind of tank hits and set up Trick Room in our favor to start healing up, especially with the Resonance up. But it is what it is. Still overall, I think a good set of matches. We will play one more with this team just to kind of really hope we can show things off. But yeah, with that, until next time, I hope all of you are wonderful, and I'll see you then.